Welcome back to our final lesson. In this lesson, we are going to look at measure 20 of Beethoven's famous piece für Elise, and we are going to look over a transition that he plays with E, the note E, in octaves, and this is a very pianistic technique. Beethoven was absolutely phenomenal pianist and one of the great composers of all time, and he definitely expanded piano playing and pianism. So this is an example of his great piano writing, and it's fun to play, but it's a little bit it will take just a little bit of practicing. So we're going to have a lot of E's in a row. And once again, we're on measure 20. So to start off, we're going to play the third finger with the B. That's going to be the ending of a phrase. And then we're going to play the E down here with the fifth finger. So you play that, and you play the E staccato. And when you play the E, let your hand drop a little bit from the wrist. You'll have Welcome back. Great job with your piano playing. We are at the final video lesson for our book. You've made tremendous progress. And we're going to look in this video lesson at a particular element of Beethoven's für Elise that is very pianistic. Beethoven was one of the great composers of all time, and he was also one of the great pianists of all time, and he expanded what the piano could do. He even was instrumental in expanding the amount of keys we have on the piano. So he really did a lot for music in general and for the piano. So this particular section, which starts on measure 20, is going to have a lot of E's, and E's in octaves. So E notes that are 8 keys apart, and it's going to start with the E down here with the fifth finger, and you'll play that staccato, and then you'll drop your wrist a little bit when you're doing that. So kind of drop your wrist a little bit. I'm exaggerating it so you can see it on the video, but drop your wrist a little bit, drop it down, and then bring it up and make that curve that I've been talking about in these videos a lot. It's a kind of a rainbow shaped curve to get to the next E 1 octave higher. If you go just straight, that's very hard to find for our hands, our coordination. It's much easier to have this curve like that. That's much easier. It's tough to do just straight, and it also makes our rhythm a little bit off kilter. It's better to have this curve, and that is almost like the sweep, the pendulum motion, related to the pendulum motion of one of those metronomes, the old style metronomes that go like this. So it's very good in piano to have that curve. So you'll have that E, and then another E, and then an E with your thumb. And then you'll play the same key, that E, but with your right hand. So it will be like this: E with your left hand, fifth finger, then E with your left hand, fifth finger here, then E with your thumb, then right hand thumb on the same key, the same E, then fifth finger on E, and then you'll play the same thing with your left hand, E, and then where your thumb was in your left hand, you'll play the E with your right hand, and then a really high E, like that. So it's like this: left hand, left hand, left hand, left hand. Sorry, right hand here, right hand, left hand, left hand, right hand, right hand. So doing that all together without talking, it's like this. So have fun with that. Take your time with that section that's measure 20, the line that starts from measure 20, and then link that up and enjoy this beautiful piece of music. I hope to see you in level 2 of Piano Book for Adult Beginners and maybe beginner classical piano music. Thank you so much for working on this book. I hope you've enjoyed it, and hope to see you soon in one of our books. Take care.